But look at me, you know that, right?
Good.
So want to take it away?
It's a lean group today, man.
No MRIs this week.
Yeah.
Fingers or
Oh yeah, lean.
Yeah. I guess we'll start. Injury news. We'll start there. XT. You think he? Might
Yeah,
be
he's
able?
kind of day to day still. He looked a lot better today, and so hopefully he'll be ready. But probably going to be just to see what he says tomorrow. See what Danny says in the morning. But he did look a lot better today.
DK,
He looks good. Look good. He's no problem.
day to day, so or
No, I think he's good.
Okay.
He's good to go. Practice every rep.
Coach Robbie Caldwell getting ready to coach his 500th game. Apparently, that's the second longest active streak in the country. Just how impressive is that for a guy like him?
It's unbelievable. I mean, he's just an unbelievably committed coach. He's I don't even know how old he is, to be honest with you. He's 60-something, but he don't act it. I mean, he's got the energy of a 30-year-old. He really does. Every single day at practice. And for a guy that's coached 500 games, he's out there like it's his first game every week. He really brings that. And so it's just an awesome accomplishment. And it just says a lot about who he is as a person, because it's hard to stay in this business for as long as he has. And he's earned his reputation. He's done things the right way. And he's a tough coach, but loves the players, and that longevity speaks for itself.
What do you think on the defensive line has come the farthest from game one to now?
Probably KJ. I think KJ, even though he had his worst grade, it's kind of crazy to say that. Probably he's had his worst grade last week, just grade-wise. But just all in all, from the start of camp to where he is now, he has really come a long way. And just trust him a lot more. His physicality. I'm really proud. But all those guys. I mean, Maskell's come a long way too. But he's the guy that I felt like, coming into we kind of had three guys that I felt like were in Logan and Justin and Xavier that kind of separated a little bit, and KJ has really come on, and so I'm really proud of him. So I'd probably say KJ.
How about on the interior?
In the interior, probably. It's easy to say Tyler Davis, but he's really kind of doing what we thought he'd do based on what we saw in the spring and what we saw in fall camp. But probably Darnell. Even though he hasn't had the amount of work, but he's come a long way from where he was in the spring to he knows what he's doing and hasn't got as much opportunity, but we trust him. And I think he's made huge progress for a young guy.
We just past the halfway point of the season. What percentage of the playbook would you say you've used up to this point?
I don't know. Playbook evolves every week. We try to install pretty much everything in camp, base playbook, and then it's a week to week because you have game plan, stuff that comes in play week to week. But it all builds off of your system that you have. So, we've pretty much got all of our run game in. There's nuances of what we do, that continue to show up and evolve as we go through the season. But, for the most part, we've got pretty much the playbook is in, and it's not like we've got to come in and teach a new offense. From this point on, it's about building on the foundation, the base offense, with game plan adjustments, nuances, tendency breakers, things like that. Different ways to do some of the same things.
You do a lot more of that towards the end of the season than you do early on? Or is it pretty much?
It's pretty much right out of the gate. We just rock and roll. But sometimes you get into games and there's a lot of things that you practice that don't show up on game day. But we, practiced our game plan all year long our playbook. But like I said, sometimes you get in games and situations in games dictate what you do. So some things carry over from week to week, some things don't. You know, some things that you liked week 2, you may not see again until week 6, just based on the style of play that you see from week to week.
Dave, when you have a team come in 4-3, is it easy to still keep your team's attention when you turn on the film and you see them running for 429?
Yeah, I mean, they embarrassed NC State. I mean, there ain't nobody that wants to be a part of something like that, and that's what happens when you don't have the right mindset physically to match up. That's a long day, and so absolutely. I mean, we all know NC State, and they're always a tough opponent for us, and they're giving up 67 yards a game. And those guys just absolutely smashed them. So easy for us to get for our guys to have their attention, or to have their attention based on what they see on tape. But also, they've played Louisville. You know, you talk about a last play game there, and Wake Forest, the same thing, undefeated team. So it's a team that's very, very capable. And I think our guys just have a natural respect for Boston College. The guys that are in this program every single year, BC is one of the toughest teams we play, one of the best coached teams we play every single year, and they're a handful. So we'll have our hands full Saturday night.
It's a little bit. Go ahead.
I'm sorry. I was just wondering. You don't look pretty more beat up than normal after playing them. Just give
BC, yeah. I mean, and last week was it's very similar to last week. Last week was a very physical game because they're a committed running team, and everything's built off of that. The difference is these backs are 250. That's the biggest difference. They're 250, and there are a lot of, mostly 2 tight ends and some 3 tight end sets. So a little different formationally, but the mentality's the same. So it's a physical game. I was telling them back when I was playing, this was every week. Just every week, go 3 downs and then you punt, and you kind of see who eventually give up the field position, get the field goal, and you win 10-7, 13-10 or whatever. And but this style of play it's not every week now, which I think what makes college football kind of fun to see. Okay, can you adjust? And can you play different styles of different styles of defense, different styles of offense? So I'm excited. I'm really as excited about this one as any of them all year long, because I want to see our guys match up. I want to see how they accept the challenge, because these guys, they're going to come in and challenge us. And so I want to see how we're going to match up physically and really the mentality that I'm looking for.
On your first year as head coach, during homecoming week, you brought the players into the Tigerama and let them experience that. Why was that so important for you to do that? You've done it every year since.
Yeah, well, when I got the job, I just felt like Clemson was kind of divided, and I just felt like there was a disconnect. That's why we started the Tiger Walk. That's why I changed the way we came to the game, literally the next home game, because I felt like our guys weren't engaged to what was going on campus and the pageantry of Clemson. And I just think it's important. It's college, and I didn't even know what Tigerama was. I had no idea. And I'd been here 6 years. I didn't have a clue. I was like, you know what, we're going to participate, be a part of it, and like everybody else. And so it's been a lot of fun, and we've done it every year, and it's just kind of like a pep rally. It's something to, these guys to really just be a part of it with the rest of the community here, and the other students and our fans that come in early. So it's a fun time, and just take a few minutes to disengage and connect with our fans, and loosen up a little bit. Then we go to a movie, so it's just become part of our homecoming routine around here.
Yeah, I was going to say
that's is handing out pizzas tonight. I gotta make a pizza run tonight.
As I was about to say, that's not easy to do when you got all those players to bring them to the event and then take them out, and it changes the whole routine that you normally have on a Friday night.
Yeah, but it's our homecoming routine, so it's just part of what we do, and just like we have a game. Our away game routine is pretty set, but one of these games we go to the elementary school, And it's just one of those little things that we do year in and year out, and the guys know. So it's fun. It's a fun time, fun event. I'm excited about it.
Very good.
Let's get you a pizza hand out.